Welcome back to Homeschool 101. My name is Megan Phillips and I am here today with a super quick check-in. The weather is beautiful here. It's early November. My kids are outside playing, the windows are open, and I have been working on something special today, and I think I have just enough time to share it with you really quickly. It's a new curriculum unit that I found. It's not full curriculum. Don't panic. We're not changing kind of what we're currently doing. This is strictly supplemental, as our kitties. Our kitties are so much bigger than last time you saw them over the summer, and they're just as nosy as they were then. This is a new curriculum from a new company, and it is called Campfire Curriculums. And the unit that I'm going to share with you today is a special unit that they just released, and it is a Thanksgiving unit study. I love holidays and traditions and celebrating those things with my kids, and every year I always think I'm going to do Thanksgiving studies, and I'm going to do an Advent study, and I'm going to do stuff for Christmas, and I don't ever do it if I have to do it myself. It just realistically doesn't happen. But if someone puts something together for me, I can follow along, I can open the book, and I can do the activities, and it's great. And I love Thanksgiving, I love fall, and it's a fun time of year. So to do something a little extra special, I'm really excited about. This is a unit that you can purchase digitally from them. Their special like holiday units are $19.95 for the digital, and you get an adult journal, teacher's guide, high school, middle school, elementary, and a pre-reader. So you get 5 levels when you purchase these. So I printed this myself and spiral bound it. It was super easy. It's only 60 pages, and then I did front and back. So it did not take up very much time or space in my day today. I did do my covers on cardstock. I didn't laminate them or anything because if we're only going to use it for, one season, I didn't feel the need to do any of that. But you can see everything is in full color. It's got really nice, pretty graphics, and everything is included in here for you to do 10 lessons with your kiddos. It also includes a Thanksgiving planner, and that's the only thing I deviated from the standard print. Was I took just a piece of craft paper and I put it at the beginning of the planner. So here's a Thanksgiving planner. They give you a whole calendar for the month of November. You can see some of these for free on their website under their samples. But they have a whole planner. They have a menu planner, what time you need to start things. So if you are preparing for Thanksgiving, and then I put a craft paper thing at the end of the planner, so that way I can see it easily in here, because it is part of one of the lessons. So I wanted it to be in the correct chronological order. So that is in there as well. So there are 10 lessons in here, and they are focusing on Thanksgiving, thankfulness, family time, and they go through some of the history of Thanksgiving, and they talk about different traditions, and it's very simple, it's very easy to follow, it's very well laid out. The goal of this unit and all of Campfire Curriculums units are supplemental. They're meant to be the electives, the fun things, the extra things. And it says in here to set a timer for 20 minutes, and when the timer goes off, stop. Don't feel like you have to go longer. If you're in the middle of a project or a game or something and you want to finish it, that's okay. But it's really just geared towards those little extra chunks of time, skills. This is not reading and language arts and math. This is elective, and it's fun, and it's family togetherness, and it's focused on traditions and holidays and your faith, and how do you incorporate that and build that in what you're already doing. So this is something that we are just adding in November. There's 10 lessons. Today is the 4th. I feel like we can manageably do 10 lessons by whenever Thanksgiving is, which this year is the 27th or something like that. So we will be doing this every few days in addition to our current unit study that we're doing from Gather Around, which is our U.S. government unit. I was hoping that we would be done with this before the election, but realistically we'll probably be done with it before we actually know the results of the election. So we're going to keep going on that. We're doing just this mini unit in addition to our regular math and stuff like that. So for the month of November, we're going to be adding in Thanksgiving, special edition unit from Campfire Curriculums. You can go to Campfire Curriculums with an S.com and you can look at a few sample pages. You can also look at some of their other units. So their things being supplemental are, they have units on camping, on emergency room, on home defense, where they've taken experts in a field into some Charlotte Mason, and then it's just very family oriented. It's meant to be done all together. Originally, the heart behind it is that if you have your husband or the dad or a male figure in your family can go through and kind of pick this up and do some of the extra stuff with your kiddos. You can sit around the table, you can sit around a campfire and spend 20 minutes and learn something extra. So they have not been around very long, but I am excited to see some of the extra things that they have going. And so we're gonna start off with this Thanksgiving unit, and we will check back in and let you know what we think and if we want to add anything else from them as we go through. Usually winter, when it's cold and yucky here, we don't do lots of extracurricular stuff. So we might throw something in, or we might wait till spring and incorporate something like the camping or some of the outdoor skills. So I was excited to see that today, and I just wanted to share that with you. And the only thing I want to add to the end of this video is if you are looking at Thanksgiving units, if you're looking ahead to Christmas units or Advent calendars or planners or things that you can string on your tree or on your wall or cut out, and if that's overwhelming to you, don't do it. Just skip it. Being overwhelmed does not equal good, happy, traditional memories with your kids. So if doing Thanksgiving activities stresses you out, don't do Thanksgiving activities. If planning for Christmas and Advent activities stresses you out, don't plan for Christmas and Advent activities. We did Christmas school last year, and we'll do it again this year as well. And I think we maybe, of the 24 days, I think we maybe did half of them. And we loved the days that we did, but some days we're busy and we didn't have time to do it. And that's totally fine. So do what works for you, what works for your season, what works for your family, what works for your school, whatever you need to do. Don't feel like your kids are losing out on massive educational activities if you don't do a Thanksgiving unit. It's totally fine. But if you're looking for one, this is one just in the looking for the last couple years that looks really doable. It's simple, it's easy to follow, it's ready to go. There's not a lot of extra prep work. So this is what we're going to use this year, and we're going to try. And if you want to check it out, I will put a link to their website in the description, but it's Campfire Curriculums with an S.com, and you can look at the sample pages and you can purchase the digital. You get the download immediately. You can get it printed. It's really easy. So that's all I wanted to jump on, share that with you really quickly. I hope that you are having a good middle portion of your school year. If there's anything that you need resources from me, let me know in the comments. The next probably video coming, we are going to look at some game schooling options. So if you're looking ahead to Christmas ideas and maybe incorporating some educational games, we'll be sharing those with you shortly. So happy homeschooling. Thanks for watching.